Hello there, so this is a short video intended to show you how Dungeon Architect is integrated into YAG. Dungeon Architect is this amazing dungeon computing plugin that's being developed for the Unreal Engine 4, and it's quite a central part in YAG, so let's see how it works there. By the way, YAG is a Medfan-oriented RPG table. It's intended to be played with friends, so it's fully networked and shared, so uh, between the server and every client's connecting to it. What you see there is the YAG UI. It can be hidden or displayed, and it allows you to access different panels to manage, for example, your character sheets, your dice, your characters and monsters, bunch of settings there, your network, and you've got a help panel here. So what we're going to be interesting in this video is the dungeon panel that allows you, of course, to manage your dungeon. So on the left side of this panel, you've got a few parameters that will let you choose the size of your dungeon, size of the rooms, whether or not it's going to be a loopy or a straight dungeon, whether or not it's going to have some elevation, its name, you can save it, load it, and so on. The main parameter is, of course, the seed that you can change manually or ask for a random one. And when you apply, you've got your new dungeon. Now the fun part really comes with the right part of this panel, where you can choose two different themes. On the left you've got the theme for the dungeon itself, and on the right it's the theme for its surrounding. So it's going to be more clear if I suppress the surrounding. Then you can see here that's the dungeon that's being computed by Dungeon Architect. And if we change a theme, for example, let's go for a runes theme, then you've got a very simple runes. I'm gonna add a bit of elevation there. Yeah, much nicer with stairs. And if I display the surrounding again, then you can see that the runes is surrounded by now meadow themes. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You can change the dungeon theme as you already saw, and you can change the surrounding theme here. So let's have a dungeon in the winter. All right. And if I zoom in, you can see that it gives a pretty sort of pretty results. Very nice. So okay, that's quite finished. I'm just going to show you a few pre-selection that have some nice results. So you can have what you have there is a nice dungeon in the forest. You can see how the rocks are filling the cliffs, things like that. So really nice. Next are some runes in a dead forest, more wintry colors, maybe autumn, orange, things like that. The meadow we've already seen. Same thing with a pine forest. It gives a different feeling. You've got some runes in the deserts. And of course this can be changed on the fly. So for example, if I don't like the desert, I just go for a different surrounding themes, and I've got it. The winter dungeon, we already saw one. This is quite a nice one, quite a beautiful one. And finally a small village. One last thing I can show you is that a very nice thing is that the collisions are fully taken into account. For example, we're going to create a few monsters here, crawling monsters. Let's go in the panel for that. So we're going to choose a nice crawling thing. The crawler there is really beautiful. So let's get rid of the interface. We're going to duplicate that one. And let's go with a more exponential duplication. Control C, Control V, and you can see that some of them are already positioned nicely on the roofs. And if I select all of them and ask them to move, you're going to see that they are quite nicely move into the village and position themselves on the roofs, and all the collisions are taken into account correctly, as you can see. And if I don't like this village, then I'm just going to select another one. And there. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the little demo, and again, thank you very much, Ali, for developing this fantastic plugin. It's an amazing job, and as you can see, it plays very central role in YAG in this game. Thank you very much, and bye bye.